going on, guys? Sgt Mooby here, playing a little bit of Fable 3. This is episode 2. Just made our first official decision, and I chose to save Elise and kill the rebels, or the townspeople that were causing a big-ass commotion in the first episode. And since that doesn't really have any real effect on the game apart from Elise lives, and later on in the game you can marry her, I haven't found the quest to do that yet, but in this episode we're going to be talking about relationships. Now, relationships to me aren't. I haven't really had the best run with the relationships. I mean, girls. I'm not exactly the most attractive guy in the world, and that's just me. I think that other people might think I'm the best thing since sliced bread, but that isn't. I feel that isn't the case. Anyway, relationships and being rejected and all that. It's kind of basically just part of living your life and growing up. And yeah, you meet a girl, you really like her, she really likes you, but she rejects you. And feeling rejected is one of the worst feelings that anyone can really ever feel. It makes them feel almost not good enough. And I've seen people drastically change due to rejection just to try and get this one person in a relationship with them. And I feel that if someone doesn't like you for who you are, then fuck them, because they're not really gonna like the. If you have to change someone for someone, they're not really worth it. My last girlfriend tried to change me drastically. She didn't like the way I was dressing. She didn't like my clothes. She didn't like fucking anything about me, pretty much. But we worked around it, and the stuff that happened later on, after about 4 months, it's not really worth going into, because I don't want to drag up the past again and again and again. I've been through this so many times with my mates about what happened and all this sort of stuff. But it kind of helped me grow as a person. I shed a lot of tears. I'm man enough to say I cried. Um, yeah, I basically just, after it ended, I felt like shit, and that's more than natural to feel like shit once something has ended that you felt was special and you thought would last for a good long while. I mean, excuse me. I mean, a 4 month relationship is a pretty long time, I feel, but other people might feel that it's just a stone in a pond. And basically, after 4 months, you kind of get to know stuff about each other that you might not like, that you probably didn't realise at first, but once you spent so much time with that person, you get to realise that, wait a minute, what am I doing? I don't actually like some of most of the things that you're about. I mean, again, I'm not going to drag it up. I'm not going to name and shame anyone, but it basically just totally fucked with my mind. I didn't go out for at least 4 weeks. Reading over old conversations, that is probably the worst thing I did. Reading over old conversations, and basically it just made me feel like shit. Oh, by the way, if you want me to edit out these Road to Rule things, please leave a comment and let me know, because they do take up quite a bit of the video, but at the same time you get to see what I spend my my guild seals on. And I mean, I go through the game pretty much just buying the melee, ranged, and magic, but towards the higher levels, the magic and the range are just really, really expensive. And if you know a way to get an amazing amount of guild seals in a really short space of time, please feel free to let me know, because it would help so much. Especially for the last battle, it would help me so much if people could just help me get guild seals. But yeah, leave a comment about that. Where was I? Oh yeah. Feeling rejected was probably one of the worst things that I've ever felt in my life. Pretty much ever. Even when I got run over, it hurt more than that. And I basically just went into my own little world where I didn't want to see or speak to anyone. Excuse me. After a couple of weeks, yeah, we tried talking, tried to sort it out, but I'm saying basically a lot in this commentary. I apologise. And I say a lot. Um, 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 um. I say a lot of things that make me think. I don't really like thinking, to be honest. It hurts. That might just because I'm kind of stupid, but it could be that I'm thinking too much, which is always a bad thing, especially in a failing relationship. Thinking can lead you into a place that you don't really don't want to be. It can lead you to think, oh wait, is she cheating on me? Are they cheating on me? What am I going to do if they leave? Or what am I going to do if this all goes tits up? And basically you just think about all the worst things that could possibly happen. And you think about them so much that half the time they do happen because that's all that's going through your mind. And if you think about something too much, it eventually becomes a reality. It's basically the laws of attraction. Um, but yeah, thinking it can lead you into a very dark place. The mind is an amazing and a terrible place, all in the same package. And the mind can lead you down a route that you really don't want to go on. It can lead you into depression. It can lead you into. It can make you go mad. I've seen a couple of my mates, quite a bit older than me, that have thought so much that they've actually been committed. And it's a terrible thing to see someone go from amazing person, always the life and soul of the party, to basically a shadow of their former self. Basically just an empty husk that overthinks things too much and doesn't really communicate with anyone else because they're thinking, well, if I communicate with that person, then I won't communicate with that person, and that person will think I'm ignoring them. So I just won't communicate with anyone because then I can't upset anyone. But that's really not the case. It's kind of, well, if you don't communicate with anyone, then you're just going to piss people off and it will make them feel sorry for you because they see the road you're going on. They see the path that you're going down. And more often than not, if they are truly your friends, then they'll try and communicate with you to get you out of the path, get you off the path, and back on the road to recovery. Sorry, my voice is kind of quivering. It's 6:45 a.m. I woke up at 11 p.m. Yesterday, and my body clock is totally fucked, and I'm a bit nasally. I've got a cold. It's winter down here. Where I live, we don't get a lot of snow, but it's been bloody cold because we're right next to the sea. We get the really fresh sea air, and it's just completely fucked with my system. So yeah, thinking can lead you onto a place that you really don't want to be. If you feel that I'm going over these topics over and over again, then please leave a comment, let me know, because I want to get better at doing this sort of stuff. But if you like the video, please rate it. If you feel it's worth a comment, then comment on it. And if you're not already subbed to me, which is highly likely, seeing as I only have about 7 subs, then please feel free to subscribe. If you like Call of Duty commentaries, or if you like Fable 3 Let's Plays with topical commentaries, then please feel free to subscribe. And if you feel that other people will like my stuff, please social network it, get it on Facebook, because I really want to, grow my channel. It's, as I said, it's only got 7 subs. It's not exactly doing amazingly well. The guy that was going to give me a shout out on his live stream, his account got hacked, and I don't think he had any way of letting people know that live stream was going on. So either that or he just forgot. But I didn't get any subs from that, which I'm not really complaining about it. It would just be nice to, have people like my commentaries. I do put quite a bit of effort into these. Um, I don't write anything down. None of this is scripted at all. But at the same time, it's sorry, my screen just went onto its screensaver, and it's there. We go. On my back. Yeah, we just got into the sanctuary, and at the moment it's a bit of a shit tip. Jasper just fell over. Oh, John Cleese, what an amazing actor! I love John Cleese, and I can't remember his name. The other guy, he was the king out of Lord of the Rings. If you've never seen Lord of the Rings, where have you been? If you don't like Lord of the Rings, then fair enough. But yeah, in the sanctuary, Jasper finds a book that's addressed to him. This is actually your dad's sanctuary. The guy that was in Fable 2, the hero in Fable 2. You're his son, and this is 50 years on from Fable 2. Logan, your older brother, has seized power, or either that or your dad died and he just rightfully came to the throne. But anyway, he's a tyrant, and at the moment we're on our road to finding our very first ally that will help us in the battle for Albion, which will happen much, much later because this is going to be about 30-part commentary. I've got to find a lot of topics to cover 30 parts. But anyway, having a look around the sanctuary, there's nothing really that I can open up right now. I mean, look at the place, it's a shit tip. Dog's just sat there going, what the fuck is going on? But anyway, we're about to use the map for the first time and go to the dweller camp up in the mountains and talk to a guy called Sabine. Sabine's a legend. He's funny as hell. Old man, likes blowing stuff up. My kind of guy. Anyway, we're going to go see Sabine, and he's going to give us a couple of quests to do, which will help us get some guild seals. The first quest is to rid the mountains of mercenaries. That is a really fun quest, and I think that's probably going to be in the next commentary. It will be in the next commentary. After that, we've got to go to Brightwall and help find an artifact that our father left. And then we have to convince the people of Brightwall to share food with dwellers, which just happens naturally in the course of this game. Just a little thing. When you complete the mercenary camp, even though the guy that runs it, called Saker, says, well, if you either decide to kill me or let me go, the mercenaries, we won't touch you again. It's mercenaries honor and all that sort of stuff. But as you progress through the game, you'll find little patches where mercenaries do attack you. So he was a bit of a lying bastard. Right now, I'm just shaking hands with people, trying to get my guild seals up. I probably could do that the evil way, since this is an evil campaign. But I don't know. I find it so hard to be evil because I'm a nice, goodwill kind of guy. But you know, I'll get by. Get on the wrong side of me, and boy, can I be evil. You have no idea how evil I can be. Just, don't get on the wrong side of me. Wouldn't be the best idea. But anyway, we're about to go in, meet Sabine. But first, we have to get some respectable dweller clothing. So Walter, that's his name, Walter, is going to give us some money. And we are going to go find our dweller suit. I do a bit of a cock up here. I walk away before he's finished talking and have to go back up the hill and go into the gold circle. I won't be giving the dwellers any money, I don't think. But, anyway, we've got our gold. Then realised I made a mistake and gone back up to Walter. Went in the gold circle. Now just running into town, trying to follow the good old gold trail. Takes us all the way to the outside of town to the clothing shop. Gotta love the clothing shop. Some of the things that we get in here are amazing. But anyway, I'm Sgt Mooby. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and I shall catch y'all in a bit. Take it easy, guys.